What's up, YouTube? FD White back with another episode of FD White Invest. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. So we didn't get that all-time high that we all wanted. We didn't get it yet. We got up to about 73,750, but we didn't breach that all-time high around 74, a little bit under 74K. We live to fight another day. That's the main thing, and that's the point of this video today. It's talking about we live to fight another day. So we're going to look at the charts and we're going to see what I'm thinking what might happen with everything happening next week. We do have the election. We do have another Fed meeting and Fed FOMC decision to see if they're going to cut rates. So we'll have to see how that affects Bitcoin and affects the overall market. So let's jump right into the charts to see what I am looking at for Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is sitting at $69,563 at the time of recording. It's Saturday, 7:15 a.m. Eastern time. So we do want to hold this 69K level. We did come down yesterday, made a nice little double bottom, if you guys can see that. So I'd like to see that. I do like to see that. We came down, tested it. We came down to about 68.8, went back up, spiked all the way back up to about 671.6, and now we came back down to about 68.7 for that higher low. Basically a double bottom, and now we're, like I said, sitting at about 69,563. So as long as we're holding right here, that's cool. But even if we lose this 69K area, all is not lost in my opinion, because I do have this upper sloping trend line that we formed or we started at the beginning of September, around September 6th, when we got this major low. And then we just started this uptrend. So we went up to about 66, retraced back to the scene of the crime, as I like to say, to about 59.5, back to this upper sloping trend line, came back up, never came back down. We got this support area at about 66.5, 65K. And then we bounced back up to about 73, which is our our high for this move. Now we're starting to come back down, testing that 69K area. So I think this upper sloping trend line is what we all really need to look at, because the election next week, and then we have the CPI. We're going to get a lot of volatility. And the people on the internet, if we start to lose the 69K area, be watching everybody saying that was the top, the bull run is over, we've been had again, cycle is over. But I'm not in that camp. I'm in this camp, this upper sloping trend line camp. And from a technical standpoint, this is really what I want to hold. So that will be coming in at about, we do have this horizontal bar coming in, this horizontal area coming in. So that will be coming in at around 65.5 or 66K. So we'll just say about 65 to 66K. So if we do lose this 69K area, I'll be looking for a quick move, probably down to about 65, 66, and then a nice little bounce. So let's actually draw it out with my drawing tool. Let's say we lose that. Boom, we'll come down. Then we're coming down to the 65, 66K area, which will be in alignment with this upper sloping trend line. And then hopefully we can get some type of bounce back up here. And if we do happen to move in this, move like this, I did a little bit of measurements. I did some measurements and I said, okay, if I take the bottom of this move from the start of the upper sloping trend line to the top of the move, let's measure that out. So that was about 26%. So then let's do it for the next one. The next move, when we came from the downward sloping trend line, when we bounced from the downward sloping trend line up to our move, which was the 73K move that we just had a couple days ago, what's that? It's about 25%. So 26%, 25%. So let's say this does play out and we do come back to retest this upper sloping trend line. So we had 26% from this move to this move, 25% from this move to this move. So what could we likely expect, or what would be my hopeful scenario if we did come down to retest this 65, 66K level, which is in alignment with this horizontal in this upper sloping trend line? So let's just take it from the low end. Let's just say 25% from this move here. 25% would be around 81K, 81 to 82K up in this area here. Yep, so 81, 82K. So That's a scenario that I'm looking at right now because, every time we moved up and we came back down, everybody said it was over. We came back up and we came back, came down again a little bit. Everybody said it was over. Now we're bouncing again. So if we do lose the 69K area, come back down to this upper sloping trend line, which is in conjunction or alignment with this horizontal, I'll be looking for another 25 to 26% move, which will move us up to about 82 to 83K, well, about 81 to 82K. So that's what I want to look at. That's what I really want to see for Bitcoin. And hopefully everybody's still staying in tune to the markets. Let's actually look at some oscillators. We are getting a reversal on the 4 hour for the chart prime oscillator pro. We do have a reversal candle. We do have a green dot on the divergences indicator. So money flow is starting to curve back up on the 4 hour. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm starting from the 4 hour and I'm working my way down to get in some of these quick trades, some of these scalps, maybe some of these day trades. But for the most part, like I said, longer term, as long as we're holding this upper slope trend line coming in at about 65 to 66K, I'm not too worried about it. So that's just a quick update for Bitcoin from my perspective. Make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe. Appreciate all my new subscribers, all my new people over in the Telegram, the Cool Kids Crypto Telegram. All the links will be in the description. If you want to trade up to 200K, funded account, make sure you hit the link in the description to Breakout Prop Firm. If you don't know what a prop firm is, or if you don't know what Breakout is, check out my latest video talking about how I want to turn 100 into 100K, and I'll show you. It's not clickbait. I'll show you exactly what I'm thinking in that video. So go over there and watch that video as well. And I'm about to head to the gym, man. So everybody have a good weekend, have a good Saturday, and we will get back to it tomorrow. Talk to you later. Peace.